I hope that you can see my new tab on Padlet.com. Okay, no need to sign up. Usually it's free. So what you do is you just click on sign up and you have an option here. So I will strongly suggest the students do not create another login because we already have too many logins. So what you do is you use your Google account. I'm very sure most of you already have a Google account. Just use the Google account. So I'm using a student's account now. Why I'm still using a student's account? As an instructor, I have more features. So I will use a student account. So I repeat for those of you who just entered, go to Padlet, log in, and use a Google account to log in. Do not create another account because the more account you have, the more forget you will be on the password. So the best way is by using existing account. Just use your Google account and enter to the Padlet. So this is the Padlet environment that you're seeing now, students' version or any account, a Google account gets a 3 free Padlet, only 3. 3 is sufficient enough as a student because we won't be doing so many Padlets. Most likely you will have 1 to manage your documents, 1 for your portfolio, another 1 extra you can use for anything else. And remember, Padlet, 3 Padlet or 3 digital board for per account. So if you have more than 1 Gmail, you will have more free Padlet account. So individual account gets 3. So if you have more, you will have more digital bots. So once you log in, you will see that this will be your, when you click on the right, there will be a small round which is indicating your profile. So when you click here, you will get a drop down, and they already told you here is 3 Padlet use, meaning that Padlet only allow you to create 3. Earlier was 8, then they reduced to 4. Now it's 3. So you have 3. Click at portfolio. So I strongly recommend all of you to edit your portfolio. So here you can edit by adding your images. If you have any photos, you can edit here. And try to write a bit about yourself. Language, no need. And of course, this is not. You're not teacher, so you just don't tick that. So, and if you want to change your password, no, you can't change because you just log in by using a Google account. Unless you're creating a new account, then you can create a new password here. So this will be, if you need some notification under communication, you can just check it. And this is billing for those who want to increase your plan from basic to advanced plan. And this will be referrals. So if you share with your friends or invite, you will get a 3 friends invite and sign up, you will get a free Padlet here. So this is developers tab. And if you click delete, and it will be delete. So do not click on delete. Okay. So now we will go back to our screen. So if you're lost, don't worry. There will be a button on Padlet. Just click on that and you will go back to the dashboard. So this will be your landing. So let's say you try here, click there and here. Don't worry, you just go back and click on here. So you'll be back to that. So when you click here, you see your profiles and your settings will be here. And this is on your, whether you have made, liked, or you have archived any of your Padlet. So this is a very basic dashboard. And at the top is where we will be doing, we have make a Padlet, join, and galleries. So when you click on galleries, you have a lot of samples available in galleries. So if you want to browse through some of the examples, when you're free, you can just click on the gallery and go and look at some of the examples. So now we will create a new Padlet. Okay, when you click a new Padlet, you will be given various types of layout for your board. So what is recommended for portfolio is shelf. You can also have wall, canvas, stream, grid, and so on. This is depending for what you're creating. So if you have other purpose, you can choose other layout. But currently, I will recommend you to go and hit on shelf. It's free. It's free, so you don't worry, you won't be paying anything. Okay, so once you're here, new Padlet, so you will get a modification screen at the side, and this will be your digital board. This will be your digital board. So here we will do some modification. So on your title, you can change to my portfolio. And the description by default, Padlet will give you some description. But if you think that you want to change, you can just go ahead and remove the standard description given, and you can just type your own description. Okay, next, icon. So icon, you can choose standard icon given in Padlet, or you can add your own one. So if you want to add your own icons, you can just click and upload. So we will just try one. Okay, let's say that I want to have this. You have that. Change. So this is a standard icon, so you can choose any one of it. So if you're done, you just go back. And then if you see here, this is the unique address given. So if you want to change, you can change. You can just change to my portfolio. So what will happen is, later, once I confirm the modification, your address will be changed to my portfolio PN. So this is depending what you want to set. So by default, Padlet will give you some unique numbers. You can always change to any unique address that you want to put. Then you can change the appearance of the Padlet. So there is, if you click on the wall, so you have solid colors to choose from. You have gradient colors. You have patterns. And you have pictures. So you can choose any one of it. And if possible, not so complicated, so that when you put your documents, it will not like overwhelm the wall. So try to use something simple and with design. If you want bright, you can go for the colors. There are many there. Or you want to keep it just simple. You can also go under texture. There is few simple ones here. You can also use that. So this is depending on your creativity. So far, can you all follow? At least some feedback in chat. Is it okay? Okay, so is the pace is okay? I'm not too fast? Okay, fine, that's good. Okay, great. So because I can't see y'all physically, so I need to get some feedback from you. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's go on. So once you have selected the appearance on the wall, there will be a color scheme. In design, basically we use reverse color. If your background is lighter, your font will be darker, and if your background is darker, the font will be lighter. So try to stick to that scheme. So by default, it will be giving you a scheme. So if you don't want, you can always change to others. So font, there is few types of font you can select. And every time you click on the font, you're able to see that. Remember, Padlet is online digital board. So you don't have a wide range of selections here. So you have about 4. So you can choose any one of it. So first you have done setting on your Padlet. Second was on your appearance of the wall. And we will move on the posting, setting on postings. So postings, so if you're having a wall which requires somebody to respond, so you can have a display name. So whoever coming in, you can see their name. So if your wall or your portfolio basically for only posting your digital artifact, you're not getting any comments, then you can just leave it off. This is only related when you're creating something on comment, like this. So if you're getting some comments, then you can have that, or if not, you just close that. And this will be on whether when you create the post, how you want the sorting to be. New post on the top or new post at the bottom. I prefer new post to be the top. So if you have posting on from year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, so your year 4 postings will be on the top compared to year 1. But if you still prefer to sort it by last, then you can go for last. So depending how you want to go ahead. So this is depending on your preference. And don't worry, if you choose it wrongly, you can just come back again and just change it. And this reaction also works when you have comment. So if you have comment, that means you allow any post on comment, you can have this. You can have people liking, voting, stars, and grade. I will show you some digital board in a while. Okay. So content filtering, leave it default, no. So once you're done with the basic setup, just go to the next. And now you're ready to post. So what you see here is, this will be shelf based. So let's say the first column, about yourself, save, and you will get a second one. So second, so I'm just putting some sample here, save, sample 2. So this layout is based on shelf. But if you want to go back and you want to change, You just go to wall, or you just go back. Under setting. Okay, can you see beside the setting, there's a bar there. So you can change the format and change the format to wall if you want. So it becomes wall. So wall setting is basically there's no shelf, so you can just use anywhere you want. So there's many there, but what I recommended was shelf. So we will go back to shelf. Okay, so now we are in shelf mode. Let me clear for you. So when you want to do a rename, you just click at the side, rename column. So for student portfolio, I highly recommend your first shelf will be about yourself, some description about yourself. So once you have your shelf named, you will put more postings. You can add on. You realize that the column will be the name and the posting will be the description that you want to talk about. And in your description of post, you can upload file. So when you upload, your photo will be here. If you don't want, you can remove. And you can also link. Let's say you already have a blog of yourself. Or any you already have a website about yourself, you will just go in and paste it. It will be taking slightly longer because it's linking the website to your Padlet, so it'll take some time. Okay, so you will have, it is linked. So when you want to click, you just have to click. Then you will be given a new tab and it will open in a new tab. So if you don't want, you can also remove the attachment anytime you want. So you see here, you are allowed to upload a file, link, or Google, and look for some images, videos, GIF. So you have that. So it's quite easy actually. So you remove. And if you want to take your picture yourself, So you can take yourself. I'm using a webcam, so it's not connected there. And you will see there a variety of other things that you can do. You can also record your voice. Hi, hello. So it will be included in your post. So these are the things that you can put about yourself in singular post. So you will have a lot of things you can just explore later. And let's say you have another Padlet that you want to link. You can also link it by using another Padlet. So let's say I already have a Padlet. So I'm just link that one into here. So when you click, you will be going to the Padlet that you have created earlier. So once you're done about yourself, next will be on your skills and also knowledge on something. So what you want to focus? So you will write first. What is the area, your focus area? So identify the focus area first. So usually students have many focus. So let's say you want to put on language. Language. Able to speak English then you can attach some of the audio or link on something that you have done before related to your language. So if you have another one on Mandarin, so able to write document in then you can include. So another one is suggested is try to do some reflection on what you have learned. So example, if you're able to write a document in Mandarin, so try to write your reflections on how you do the Mandarin writing, what you feel, and what are the other things that you want to inform to those viewing your portfolio. So everything related to that, you're supposed to put into your post, a single post like this. Then you attach your artifact related to that. So let's say you want to talk about computer skills. So what you want to talk? So you want to say that computer skills on, let's say, design, graphics. So you can put here, so your reflection on designing graphics. So you can say that I have learned on how to design graphic using Photoshop. I'm able to then you can have some of proof of editing using Photoshop, and you can upload, or you can also link. So you have more skills, you can add on other skills that you have, like video editing example. Then you can add on reflection on video editing, what you have done, and some of your proof of artifact here. So what will happen is, as you develop, as you go throughout the semester, you will have a compilation of your work, a good one. Pick the good one among the best, because you have done video editing or graphic editing before this, or you have done work related to languages. You will have plenty. So you can pick on the good ones. So here maybe I put Mandarin. Then I can put English. And you can add on. So this is similar to your CV, but it's just that it will have with proof, with digital artifact related to your work. So you can add on the shelf by having other skills or knowledge that you want to share with your lecturer or with the company that you will be working later. So this is very important, because once you have this, you can have this in your resume, and you can just ask them to look to the Padlet and see your work inside there. So everything about you will be here in one digital board, rather than having it in a block. A digital board like that will give you an overall overview what's about you, what you have done throughout the semester in your university. So this is what everyone can see. So everyone meaning that those you have shared. So once you have completed your portfolio, so just now what we did is we did on setting, right? We did on this. So once you have done, you can see there is a few other things that you can do. You can also remake meaning that you can do a new one similar to this, a copy of it, or you can invite somebody in to collaborate together, or you can share or embed, you can export, or you can even print if you want. So if you want to share, so you can assign how you want to share. So usually I will inform the students under sharing, try to make it secret first, change the privacy, make sure it is secret, and visitors cannot write, they can only read. This is important. I repeat again. Once you have completed your portfolio, you have to go under this, there will be a dotted on more, and you will share, you will see an option on share or embed. Click on that and make sure that the privacy is secret and can read. It's not on write or edit, it's only read. Here. Then what you do is you can copy to clipboard, and then you can share your link. So you will see that your link by default will change to the name that you have set to my portfolio. And you can even get a QR code. So if any one of you share this, you can see a student portfolio appearing on your screen. You can try. You can try to see how it looks if you use a QR code. And this QR code, you will save it as an image and you will include in your resume. So when you give your resume, no more giving in a stack of document. All your document is already in your digital board. All you do is you just share, get the QR code and put this QR code. So one single QR code is equivalent to a stack of digital artifact of students' work throughout the semester. So now, so we have completed the hands-on. So you have any questions that you want to ask me on creating your portfolio using Padlet? If you have any questions you want to ask, you can post it here in your chat. I can able to assist you. Anything that you want to know? If nothing else, just help me to fill up a simple feedback form. I'll give you a link in chat box. Ada soalan? If you have any questions, you can always ask me. I'm still online. We just have another 10 more minutes to go for Q&A. If you want to ask me anything, you can ask me while I'm giving you the link to the form.
Doktor?
Ya, saya.
Saya Anissa. Nak tanya, kalau Padlet ni kita buat as a group boleh ke doktor?
Boleh, boleh.
Katakan dia nak kita nak hantar ePortfolio ni as assignment, kita hantar sebagai kerja group.
Boleh, sekejap saya tunjuk. So if you want to do it as a group, let me show you how you do it. Just hang on, I'll show to you. So while others, you can just fill up your form while waiting the rest. Just hang on. Okay. So can you see the screen? Okay, so here, under the dotted, can you see the invite people? So here, you put in your members. Under invite, you add your members. Or you can always go back to here under share. You will have invite members. There's two ways. One is you can go invite people straight, or you have it under share, add member. So you add all your members. So when you add all your members can edit and work together on this Padlet. So once you have finished your work, it depends on how your lecturer wants it. If your lecturer wants to be as a member, you can include the email. And most of the time, they don't want to be a member. They just want you to give the link. So you just give the link, or you give them a QR code. So if you don't add the members, what happens is only you will be doing the portfolio. So your other members cannot interact with the board. So interaction of the board is depending on the members here. So if you have two members, including you, 3 of you can edit. So the rest will be unable to see unless you give them the link, because this is kept as secret. Although you search using the browser, you're unable to see. It's hidden. So I hope I answered your question. Anyone Anyone else? Any questions? Okay, Anissa. So just help me to fill up the survey form, and we will be having our next webinar after Raya break. So those of you already in the email listing for ePortfolio, we will send an invite. So if you're interested, you can also join together.
Doctor,
Yes.
regarding the evaluation form that you gave first,
Yes.
there's a problem under the school or university name.
Oh, okay. Just hang on. Let me check. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Okay, I know why. Just hang on. Can you do it again? Try. Sorry for that. Auto set to number.
Yep, dah boleh dah.
Okay, thanks for that feedback. Dr. Sharina is here. Hi. So I was thinking that I open for students. It looks like we have some lecturers in too. Okay, let's me scroll up and see. Okay, to answer some of your questions.
Doktor, sekejap. Ada problem juga kat form tu under country.
Ada lagi kejap. Okay. Sorry dia. Okay. Done. Can? Okay, let me answer to your question. Okay. So is it advisable to upload our CV to Padlet? So this is depending on you. You can also upload the CV. Remember that the link is hidden unless you give them the link. So if your CV is you're giving only for those who related, then you can share the link only to those you think that require the CV. So CV can be also uploaded if you want. It's no issues on that. Okay, show again how to make the thing private. Okay, let's, before we stop, I'll show that. And that's all I think, the last, okay. So I'll just show it again, how to change it to private. Just hang on. Okay, so all you have to do is go to More. You will see Share and Embed. Under here, you have to change the privacy and make it secret. Private memang no one can access it. So this is if you want to share with somebody and you have to make it secret first. So those who share secret are able to access it. But let's say you're building, that means you just building your portfolio, you don't want to give it to anyone, you can just put it under private first if you want. Later, once you're ready, you can make it in the secret mode. But if you're creating some sharing bot, some of you might be doing it for assignment, so you can make it as public. So what happened when you put it as public? Anybody search over the internet, if they hit your Padlet, they're able to access it. So this is for public. But if you're so worried, you think that it need to be secret, especially your CV, only those who have the password only can open, then you can have a password. So this is the really secure documents in your Padlets. You can have it a password based. But if it's going to be a portfolio, I will suggest you have it as secret because you'll be sharing with companies in future if you're going for a job application. So that will be, secret will be good because they just have to scan the QR code, or if not, they just have to click on the link given. So it's much more easier. So if you plan to put it in a resume, I will suggest that you put a QR code because most of the companies are familiar with QR codes. They can just scan and view your digital board. So this will be the suggested privacy for you to create your ePortfolio. Okay, we are at the end of the sessions. Thank you all for joining our webinar. I hope that you have obtained some knowledge on how to use Padlet for ePortfolio. And I really hope it will be useful for you as a student, not only for portfolio, you can use it for other purpose, your assignment or document management, anything that you want to use, you can use the Padlet. Okay, so that's all from me. So until we see in our next webinar, bye.
Bye, Doctor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye to all.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Thank you, Doctor. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Persana. Bye.
Semua doktor-doktor pun ada dalam grup ni.
Learning tengok.
Learning. Okay, bye.
Alright, thank you. Bye.
Bye, Dr. Shereen.